Well, it is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Carolina Panthers.
Come on now, let's go!
They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
24 is the mic.
Here we go.
Check, check. Fresno.
On first down, Gibson. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That's good.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
First down, Murray. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Vikings 7, Panthers 0.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Watch that in. Tight end's right.
Murray trying again after the pick six. And he'll complete this to Gibson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7. That's the 30 to the 32.
Complete to Antonio
Just about every
Gibson.
quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Oh, he'll air this one. He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Well, we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of 13. It's a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's good for 22 and a first down.
Mike is 59. Mike to 59. Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a
Good first
yard.
step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. And one of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
Slam, slam, slam.
They'll run for it with Montgomery. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
3rd and goal.
Woo! Let's get it. Joker, 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 Joker.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Brad McDougald. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Minnesota. Robbie
And this
Gould
defense
lining
looking
up
like
for the
they
point
have
after.
come to play the pick 6, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits.
His
What do we
kick
hear during
is
these
good.
drills?
Oh.
Pass. Ball.
Makes the
Ball's in the
score.
air.
And then my
Vikings
favorite.
14.
Ski. That's the interception.
Panthers,
That means
nothing.
everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this
The
possession.
last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 11 yards there, 1st down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too...
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
And tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now.
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
Forced out to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
33-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
I got homies that can sleep with them. Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like they were popping in. Come pop it for me cause I'm rich and
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
24 is the mic. 24 is the mic. Tackles. 24 is the mic.
From the gun, Murray. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that will be incomplete.
Murray's pass.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Love. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And that is incomplete.
Love's pass.
Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. And watch the slant. Watch 54.
On 3rd down, Love. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 29-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Vikings 14, Panthers nothing.
Here we go. Easy, quiver. 24 is the mic. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. 24 is the mic. I got you. Show an 8. Larry.
Murray now on 1st down. Got a man. It's Gibson complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. On play action, it's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. Murray has it knocked loose. Fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. The 20. 10, and they are going to bring this one back. Touchdown, it's a fumble Minnesota. Return, a scoop and score for the Vikings.
Robbie Gould lining up for the point after.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
The result here, a pickup of 8, leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
24 is the woo. Let's go, baby. They turn over. Let's get that ball. 24 is the mic. I got wide. Hey. 24 is the
Shotgun now from Murray. This is brought in by Gibson. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
All day. I'm coming after you. Shit. Watch twist.
On 2nd down now. It's Gibson. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
24 back.
From the gun, Murray. And this will be caught by Mooney. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one goes for 24 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Four down, four down, four down.
Operating from the gun. Murray being chased out left. Oh, nearly a disaster there on the check down. But they'll get it back.
Ray certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On second down, it's Gibson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see?
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is. Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about, but I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this. You have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it. That's what you're looking for.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
54. Hey, let's get this. 25, check 25, check 25. Check 50, check 50.
They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20, 10, touchdown, Vikings.
Jonathan Taylor, the ball carrier.
Jonathan Taylor, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe. Just let me breathe for a minute, man. Just let me breathe for a minute. Just let me breathe. It's too hot.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to the stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though, right?
You know, truthfully, I did. I always did, because those guys, they won us a whole lot of games.
The Panthers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6.
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that. Hey.
24 is the mic.
Get that.
From the gun, Murray. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. The pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
4th down.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
At the 28-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
On third down, here's Taylor. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a fourth down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
24 is the mic.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
24 is the mic.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
24 is the
Operating from the gun, Murray. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Hey, here we go. 24 is the mic.
From the gun, Murray. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
First and 10.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait to the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
We got trips over here. Trips over here. Let's overload.
To throw again on second down. Murray escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete.
Murray
defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. 24 is the mic. I don't think you got it, son. 24 is the mic.
Murray going to try to throw on third down. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the third time. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
Trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy, but it'll be second and goal. Murray going to throw. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Antonio Gibson, as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead.
Kick is good.
And this one through the uprights and good.
Score, Vikings 28, Panthers 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Give the tackle that time to Jordan Whitehead.
You know how we get focused at the end of the half and into the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. Play action this time with Love. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Murray. Dancing to his left. Incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Flushed out right. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
32-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down, Minnesota.
Watch 54. Watch 54. Focus, defense. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
They run with Taylor. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Taylor. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves them with a 3rd down and 8.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in, 3rd and long. That's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. 10 seconds. Green Jack.
Alert flare.
Working out of the gun. Love. He'll air this one. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings.
Love's pass complete to number
Robbie
11,
Anderson.
Robbie Anderson.
His 9th touchdown of the season.
Minnesota.
And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly
His
route,
kick
wasn't
is
it?
good.
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it
Makes the
down
score,
pat. And I just
Vikings
remember as a
35,
player, when I'd be in
Panthers
practice
10.
sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Jamison Crowder on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own
The
22-yard
Panthers out
line.
there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is
Gibson,
an offensive
ball
coordinator and his
He was tackled
assistant
at the
coaches
27-yard
getting together with
line.
all their positions,
It's a
then
gain of
coming
5.
together as a group,
Brings up
going
2nd
over
and
adjustments,
5.
and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
You know what really fires
1st
up
and 10
offensive
at the
linemen?
33-yard
When the
line.
guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Hey, shift. 24 is the mic. Coming.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their
Murray's
4th
pass
pick of the game.
intended for
Instead,
Marcus
2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Play fake. Murray. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Murray's pass.
That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. 3rd down here. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Watch tight end.
Even. 4 down. Even. Deuce. Shift. Slam.
On 3rd down, Murray. Open man, it's complete to Higgins.
That's good.
And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards.
24 is the mic. I got him.
Throwing on 1st down is Murray.
What you got, Heavy?
Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there. 26 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
I know sauce. 24 is the mic.
Now Murray again. Flush to his right. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Antonio Gibson. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. And he knocks it through.
Makes the score Vikings 35. Panthers
Now after the touchdown,
17.
ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
Complete to
17 yards on the
Jonathan Taylor.
catch and run. It's a 1st
It's
down.
a gain of 17
And while we may be
yards.
looking at the scoreboard, this
And
offense
the
certainly is
Vikings
not, because
1st
they're showing
down.
no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way down to the 10-yard line. It's a big one there for the Vikings. And even 50 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
At the 36-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make it.
And that's caught inside the 35.
That's good.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big connection on that one. 33 yards.
31-yard line.
And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. Now left side on the swing pass. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. T. Higgins was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
To throw on 3rd down, Murray eluding the pressure right. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
4-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead.
His kick
and he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Vikings 35. Panthers
now after the
24.
touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
No. 49, check 49, check 49.
Again, it's Taylor. And for a 2nd straight play, just nowhere to go thanks to this Carolina defense. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
Love from the gun. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
He's taken down.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
1st down, Vikings.
The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
Not today. Check safety, check safety.
Off the play fake, Love. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts.
Second down.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They give to Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
At the 11-yard line.
Wide, get wide. Shift. Watch the safety creep.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
I'm coming. Check 52. Shift.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
He was brought down at the 13-yard
And
line.
Marquell Lee with a stop defensively.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Behind the chains, 2nd and 13.
Here I come.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. And this play
Murray
goes
on the
nowhere.
keeper.
Losing yardage
Chase
back to the
Young on the
15.
tackle.
Just a loss of a
loss
yard
of
there, but it's
one.
not going to help.
Makes
Now they
it
face a 3rd and 14.
14.
The Panthers on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 14.
Let's go, D. Big series right here. So we got to step it up.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Sanders on for the field goal. A 32-yard attempt.
Sanders' kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably
The
a
Vikings take
takeaway.
over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any
Number
way you can
28,
run back out there and go,
Jonathan Taylor, the
totally
ball
didn't
carrier.
affect me. Let's just go ahead and be
He
loose
was
with the
tackled at
football
the
again.
27-yard
You're going
line.
to take care of it,
A
but you
gain
have
of
to be
2.
careful about being
Brings up
too
2nd
cautious
and 8.
because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
It's our time.
They run once more with Taylor. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
And this is an absolutely big
The
3rd
tackle
down that's
by
been set
Jeff
up here,
Okuda.
partner. And there's no other way to put
3-yard
it.
gain
The
on the
defense
play.
has to
Brings
get a
up
stop here if they have any hopes of
down.
winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense. I think in the future, if you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
At their own
this Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They go to the ground again with Taylor. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made by Jonathan
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And it's 3rd down.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Taylor. And his bid for the first down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up.
4th down.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on
Today's final
top.
score, Vikings 41.
Charles, it's one thing to win.
Panthers,
it's another thing to win and put
27.
up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Vikings, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Carolina, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just to flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs. It was way back then, could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich and went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup.